guitar is a challenging project, and it can be life-changing for a student. For example, a girl who built a guitar last year, was her junior year. She was someone who was definitely considered at risk of not graduating or dropping out. She was having trouble in all of her classes, plus attendance and other issues of that sort. And we encouraged her to join guitar building, and she did. And throughout the course of this, you would hardly recognize her 6 months later from the time she began the project. She not only increased in her confidence, but the perspective and the way she looked at herself, you could see improving and changing as time went by. This also transferred over into how her peers saw her. So she was no longer, this girl who was just somebody who was troubled and that was all that she was about, but she began to be respected for her skills and her abilities and her intelligence, which was something that I don't think she's experienced before. And this year, she's like a different person, something that she would have never considered last year. She's now at Snow Isle Tech, and she's in the automotive program. And this was something she would never have seen herself doing before. And every time anyone who knew her a year ago hears about it, they're amazed at the transformation in not only how she perceives and presents herself, but in her life goals and potential.
So Phil, tell us your story of how you got into the guitar building workshop.
Right before 2008, I was a semi-driver, long-haul driver, going all over the United States. And I'd already made the decision that I wanted to put myself in college. So I looked into enrolling in Sinclair Community College here. And Professor Singer was one of my first professors that I had. And he told me that he wanted to start a guitar project, and he asked me, did I want to help him?
Where has the guitar building workshop led you to from your college to where you are now? Problem solving and creativity, those two things right there. I am right now working as an astronautical researcher, space satellites at Air Force Base here in Dayton, Wright-Patterson.
A little bit about the background of how we actually chose guitars as our product and how this whole event and project developed. We actually started the whole project back in 2005. We had a National Science Foundation grant project on product lifecycle management. We were looking for an actual product that we could use that has both mechanical properties, electrical properties, physical science properties associated with it. And it turned out to be that the guitar was the magical item.
Phil, where do you think you would be if you didn't have the experience with Sinclair and Guitar Building Workshop?
I'm sad to say, but I'd still be out there on that road going up and down that interstate. I'd still be looking at this college thinking, what would have happened if I'd ever gone to college? I can tell you now what I know what would have happened, but yet, you'd have still been seeing me on the road.
Thanks, Phil.